Hmm.
But I just wanted to get your kind of input, your idea on the soulmate connection as far in this process, and if it's really even a good idea to pursue kind of romantic interpersonal relationships while you're in this process.
Right. Right.
Because we're not really, sometimes you're not really all there,
Yeah.
in a layman's way of putting it. If I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. The journey unfolds in phases and stages. And in the midst of like the darkest, loneliest, scariest parts, if you happen to be single, probably not the best idea to go out and, try and date. But when you come out of that place, maybe you're not fully healed and stable, but you just happen to be drawn to a certain person or, through synchronicity and serendipity, you cross paths with a certain person. What I found is that for many of us, we do have very interesting context that relationships provide to help us to address very specific situations. So it's like they say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Sometimes the teacher is a romantic partner or a potential romantic partner who doesn't pan out with. And that's a great teaching. Um, and that's how we can move through this very quickly. There's very few, gurus walking around, but there's a lot of potential romantic partners walking around, and they can teach us a lot. It's important to be mindful here just of the general ideas around, um, recognizing that you're going through a purification period, a healing period. Probably not the best time to date and whatnot if you're single or to actively go out and search with sort of a sense of desperation. If people come and it sort of feels right and it's making sense, there's synchronicity, there's good feelings, just go with it. It may explode in your face, but hopefully that there's some valuable lessons and insights and growth that comes out of it. As well, important to be mindful of the idea of just general avoidance. When people have difficult emotions and feelings come up, some tend to want to avoid through drugs, alcohol, work, relationships. They say, I'm going through something really intense inside. I want to escape. And so let's find a partner to distract myself.
Yeah.
Not a good idea as well. But if life is saying, hey, look, there's something going on here, I think we should follow those clues and of course use discernment and move carefully and slowly, but don't completely shut ourselves in. Um, this path is not black and white. It's not linear. It's the lines are very blurred between purification process and integration. And sometimes those phases can be quite blurry and you can be doing both simultaneously. So it's something to keep in mind.